Okay, so it wants us to put his team back in, which we're going to do now. Even though it's not the team I necessarily want to use, essentially all I want is Zell and Squall. So the third member is circumstantial at best. But before we go and do whatever the game's trying to make us do... Ah, I pressed the wrong button, motherfucker. We're going to go back into the garden and we're going to beat the girl. And slap her around with our deck like a dirty girl. The orphanage, I wonder what it's like now. We're looking for an orphanage near a lighthouse. Well, I thought there was a lighthouse on the tip of Centra. It's on the southern edge of the map. Yes, I know where Centra is. It's also where Odin's palace is, but we won't be doing that. Not because it's particularly difficult. In fact, Odin is easy. It's just he comes with circumstances that I can't really face. And I'll be restarting all the time. It'll ruin the flow of the playthrough completely. I can't land. There we go, tricky bastard. Ah, oh, no, not the clippy mountains of doom. I don't understand why it's not letting me turn the map with the top buttons. That's really bizarre. It's nice music here. I do miss Nobuo Uematsu and his soundtracks. Like, Blue Dragon just wasn't the same. Lost Odyssey wasn't the same. The Last Story was good, I enjoyed that one. But nowhere near the way that I enjoyed the Final Fantasy ones. So this is her. A little bit more Thundagas. And now we get to see what the terrible rule this place is going to have. You know rules that don't exist here. Play Balaam's rules with our own. So this could be bad because we might be spreading sudden death. But I'm going to say yes because I suppose it makes it a little bit more exotic. I'm hoping it's open. Open and difference. That's all I want. Oh my fucking god. We're not playing that. Random and plus. Did you see that? Random and plus. My god. Two of the worst rules ever conceived. So open rules spread, which is good news. We need to refine some cards if we're going to ever stand a chance of winning here. I should save too. The fact that I'm not saving is foolish. Because I'm probably going to lose. Plus rule is... God, any card can beat any card. It's madness. Yeah, I'm going to save. I'm sorry, folks, but I can't risk it. We've built a semi-competent deck, and I don't want to be losing cards on random plus rule. So I'm going to quickly save. And we'll head back in. So a lot of the comments on the most recent video have been really positive. People have missed this playthrough. There's people asking me to continue, which is kind of strange because I generally continue everything I start. There are a couple of guides that I've been doing for years now that really should be finished, but they're a rare exception. Everything else I'm usually quite punctual with. Like Ninja Gaiden 3 is getting to the point where I should really finish it off. The guide is recorded, it's just the commentaries are so uninspiring for me personally that I find them difficult to do. But I will go back to them, and I will get them done. But here we go. No, fuck off, I'm trying to play cards. Thank you. Strange lady. So the plus rule. A plus rule is this. If you put your card down, whichever numbers correspond with the ones you're using, if they're plus to the numbers that the other card has, and it comes to the same number, it'll flip it. Sounds very confusing, I know. I'll give you an example when she puts a card down. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose. So, I'll put him here so I can give you an example of the plus rule. Right, the Tarama that he just put down, it has 2 4s on its on its down and its right. To the right of it is my Minotaur that's already been flipped to as a 9, and to below it is a 1. So if both were 9s on the Jero card and the my Minotaur card, if they were under my control, even though his number was lower, because he adds 4 to both of them and they both come out at 13, it would flip them. And then what would happen is, if their numbers were higher than numbers that they're connected to, it'd flip them as well. And that's what makes this rule so incredibly dangerous. Because you've got to look at every single move, you've got to analyse them, and it's atrocious because the computer are fantastic at it and I'm terrible. So here, I want to put the Marlboro, but if he has a card that has 1 less number on the left than it does on the one above, he'll plus it, and he does. That alligator card will plus mine if I put that card there. So the only option I have is to use him, and she'll flip it, and I can't flip her back. So I think I've lost. So let's look, 2 8s. And look again, I can't put him there because the fucking Wedge and Biggs cards will plus it. I'm completely trapped. Fucking bitch. It's one of the moments where this card game kind of falls down, because if you've ever played, a good example is Mario Party. If you ever played Mario Party, there's times when you play with a computer where they get perfect rolls and you don't. They get all the lucky drops, you get all the unlucky drops, and it just seems like the computer's against you, and it's bullshit, and it's like something you can't control. And that happens sometimes with the cards. You feel like it's lining up for them to win all the time. It doesn't feel exactly fair. And I had that on the command board on, what's it called? Birth by Sleep. That command board is just bullshit at times. Absolutely bullshit. And I need to be careful here because I want to flip the Gyla, but I don't want to give her weapons to flip the Minimog and the Minotaur, so... If I put that there, that's 5 and 9, which is a 4 difference. Do any of those cards have a 4? They do. Look at it. It's designed to screw me. The bat will plus that if I put that there. So that is a 3 difference, which she doesn't have, but then it can be taken from the bottom. I'm good with that. I can live with that. I shit my pants and I thought she was going to bloody start flipping stuff and going nuts. So, look at this. If I put Elnoil down on the bottom right, if I put this there, it'll be a 6 and a 5. She has a 5 and a 6, which is essentially the same thing. They'll both add up to the same thing. Then the Chimera will flip the Tombury. It'll flip the Gyla. God, it's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. So, feasibly... Oh my god. This is awful. Absolutely awful. Plus rule is so terrifying, it's dangerous, man. Normally, when I play on a plus rule game, I don't put any cards I could lose in. I'll put throwaway cards, and what happens then is, you've generally got really good numbers for the plus rule, and you're not at any risk of losing a card you don't want to lose. But on random rule with plus, it turns the card game into a nightmare. It's not fun at this point. It's really, really tricky. But we've got Selfie again, so hopefully we can win and we can get that card. Right, so there's an 8 and a 3. Let's have a look what we've got. 7 to that. Oh, we can! Look! Perfect example of... Oh no, shit, I'm reading it wrong. Completely wrong, my bad. If that 8 on the Selfie card was a 6, this card would plus it. It'd flip the carbuncle as well, and the carbuncle would then be mine, but we need to work off an 8, and that's a completely different number, so... And I don't think we've got anything that can work off a number that high. That would have been perfect. Only, you know, the part where it wasn't. So let's analyse this. The A is a 10, effectively. Oh, we've got nothing again. I feel like I'm being set up for a massive fall here. And it's all because of paranoia. I'm really paranoid that she's going to put something down and it's just going to go nuts and flip everything. Right. And it is. If I do that, I lose. I think that's okay, but it's a sudden death. No, it's not a sudden death, because sudden death rule into here. That was really, really... Oh, this fucking rule! Well, people were asking for the cards to get more interesting, so... If you want to see just... struggling, that's what you're going to see here. A video with me struggling against random plus rule and the destruction it causes. This is good news, though. Or it looks like good news. Where is that card weak? That card is weak. This might come back to bite me in the ass, but I'm gonna do it anyway. No, I'm not gonna do it. Fuck it. Let's get passive aggressive on her. Wow, I didn't expect that. Look at this. An absolute cockfest. There's a 2 difference. This is a mess, this. An absolute mess. Oh, this is so gay. And I mean that not in any way towards someone's sexual proclivity. It's just a South Park gay. Oh my goodness. Two rules that should never go together. That is a stronger deck as well. I had her with a pretty weak deck and I wasted it because I just choked. All them good fucking cards and it won't mean shit. She can't flip this on the left though unless she does plus bullshit, which she's looking to do. So let's analyse that, shall we? There's a 3 difference between those cards. So is there a 3 difference between those numbers on hers? No, there ain't. She ain't got anything that can do that with that card. That was scary. Right, so that's a 4, that's an 8, which is a 4 difference. I can't do out with that. There's a 2 difference there. I don't think you can plus off your own cards. Not that it matters, obviously. Right, so I put this there. That's a 5, that's a 4, that's a 2 difference. 8 and a 4, that's a 4 difference. Feasibly, she can't do shit. Oh, I did it wrong. She can do shit. I didn't do the top and the down. So, let's look into that, shall we, to see what just happened. The plus rule is plussing on to make the same number. 4 onto 8 makes 12. 7 onto 5 also makes 12. Then from there, it flipped the entire board. That's how quick you can lose. Yeah, we're not having that. That can fuck off. I can't believe it. I didn't see it. Ah, this fucking rule. I've never liked the plus rule. It's a fun rule when you're playing it by your own terms. Like, I really enjoy it when I'm using cards I wouldn't normally play with, but not when I'm playing with cards that are as rare as the ones that are in my deck. It's just not fair. But we'll do it. We'll get it done. Once this game fucking boots. But now you know why I saved, because did you see that just then? I thought I had that victory. I really didn't. Her card was perfectly lined up to smash that entire board. It seems to work so serendipitously like that, and sometimes it doesn't feel fair at all, but I should have seen it. You know, it's on me, that one. She just played me. And that's what it's going to be like when we head to space. Spoiler alert. Because in space, there's every single rule. And sometimes it works on your favour, other times it takes you 4 hours to get a fucking card. Just not good. But we'll get this card and we'll call this session, because I'm trying to save my voice, save my throat. I am recovering, and there's nothing worse than pushing it too far when you're in recovery. Now, it's not like heroin addiction or anything, but still. So that's looks good to me, but once again, it might not be. I've got note to flip that card. Outside of the plus stuff. Six and a 9. She got anything that can do that? No, she don't. Oh, you sneaky bitch. It's coming down to line, this. Unless she's going to start doing some... Right, let's look at this. 6 to a 2 is 8. 4 to an 8 is 12, so that can't be done. 3 and an ace. 5 to a 3 is 7. 4 to an ace is 14. That can't be done either, feasibly. But if I flip that card, she can flip it back. Ooh! 7 to 2 is a 9. 2 to 8. Oh, just shit. If that was a 1... No, it wouldn't have made any difference because that Jero is my own card and it wouldn't have flipped up above it. I'm always terrified to do it because when it's in a position like this, they always flip shit. They always like fucking boom, 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 boom. They win. It never works for me. I never put the card down, you know, mistakenly. Like, oh my god, I just flipped the entire board and won. And nor should it, because the card game is skill-based. It's just the computer a little bit too good on the fucking plus rule. Same rule's a good one too, because the good thing about same rule is there is no way in hell if you're using a high-powered deck that they're going to same rule you, because they don't have those cards, and the only cards that have those insane high numbers are the ones in my deck. So I like same rule. Same rule is flexible. I do not like this rule. My mouse is going nuts on my computer as well. Right, we knew that was going to happen. It was always going to happen. Now we look at this. She's got a 4 difference between the 8 on Selfie and the 4 on the Marlboro. Is there a 4 difference in her cards? There is not. So feasibly, she can't flip them by plus, but she can flip the Marlboro with the Cactuar by just game mechanic alone. Can I flip them? Have I got a 4 difference? I do not. No. Right, 6 on 2. No, no way. I hate it when she does this because you know she's setting me up for something awful. And I can't defend it. Oh, don't do the thing. Oh, she did it. Like, I didn't even see that. I was looking at it, I didn't see that. 11, 10. I don't get that. How is that same? How is that plus, sorry? 6 and 4 is 10. 6 and 5 is 11. Maybe I don't know the plus rule anymore. What? I don't get that. I don't get that at all. I have to watch that back. I really don't get that. And I'm sure it's probably really simple, but I've just miscalculated somewhere. But I don't get that. Fucking bitch. I can't even remember if I lost a good card then. I was too busy being stunned at that. Fucking random bullshit. It makes me afraid to put cards anywhere because I know that she'll just find a way to flip them. It's ridiculous, but it's true. So annoying, I can't win. Oh, this is brutal. And it just goes to show how a simple rule can fuck everything up. Cards has been simple so far, and then this comes along and just not having fun. So in those cards, there is a 6 difference. I don't have any cards that have a 6 difference. I have one that has a 4 difference, but that's not enough, obviously. fuck it. I'm just gonna ball it and probably lose that way. Oh wow, she knows I can't take that card. I just don't want her to do... Oh, well, she did that anyway. Oh, I've lost on that anyway because I can't flip shit. Right, can I do it? I don't think I can. Oh, that's the same. But we're not playing same rule, we're playing plus rule. I wonder if that'll count. That's the same on 3 sides. No! Oh my god, man. I must not know the plus rule. I thought I did. Or maybe same numbers don't count towards plus because that's considered the same rule. I don't understand that. But then again, you know, it's been a while since I read those rules and I don't play with them because I hate them. They're the ones I don't enjoy. But I think if they'd have not been the same numbers and they'd have been, you know, the same values, then the plus rule would have kicked in. But I must have got unlucky with it. And it keeps giving me fucking turtlepods. Little tip as well for random. If you can't refine your cards, I don't know if you can drop them, but you can certainly fucking try. And there's been worse strategies. There's a 2 difference there. And she ain't got shit with a 2 difference, what it looks like. That's the first time she's put something down and it's not gone nuts when I expected it to. Right, so let's look at this. 4 onto 6 is 10. 7 onto 3 is 10. I can't put that there. She's going to flip the one on the left. She can't flip this one, I don't think. Feasibly, we have... Oh. 1. Oh my god. Now we need to double check to make sure she didn't steal any good cards from me because I can't remember if she did. Bitch. But yeah, that rule it's tricky. But it's the random that's the hardest. Sifa, yeah. Zell, Quistis, Selfie. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Diablo, Carbuncle, Sacred Minotaur, Ifrit. I think that's everybody.